At first glance, this looks like a totally normal drinking cup, but hiding inside this ancient design is a clever and honestly a bit of a mean trick, and it reveals a pretty surprising secret about the world we live in today.
I mean, imagine pouring yourself a drink. You get a little carried away, fill it just a bit too high. What if the cup itself could sense your greed and, well, punish you for it? It might sound like something out of a myth, right? But it's very, very real.
And that's exactly what this is. See, before it was a museum piece, it was basically a practical joke. A really clever one, designed for one single purpose, to teach you a lesson about moderation by spilling your drink all over you if you took too much.
So what is this thing really? Let's take a proper look at this ingenious device, which, as it turns out, has collected quite a few memorable names over the centuries.
It's most famously known as the Pythagorean Cup, but it also goes by the Greedy Cup, the Cup of Justice, the Tantalus Cup, and my personal favorite, the Anti-Greedy Goblet. Every single name gives you a hint about what it does. They all point to the same idea. There's a line, and if you cross it, there are consequences.
And you know, while there's a folktale that connects it to the famous Greek mathematician Pythagoras, the mechanism itself is actually way older. It was described by Hero of Alexandria back in the 1st century, then detailed by the Banu Musa brothers in the 9th. By the 18th century, it was a popular curiosity. So the key thing here is this isn't just one person's invention, it's a timeless piece of engineering that has fascinated people for ages.
Okay, so how does it pull off this trick? Well, the magic is actually just a brilliant and really simple application of physics. It all comes down to one principle, the siphon. A siphon is basically a tube that can make liquid look like it's defying gravity, flowing up and over a hump with nothing but gravity itself powering the whole thing. And this is the heart of the cup's secret. All right, so here's step 1. You start filling the cup. Inside that column in the middle, there's a hidden pipe. As you pour, the water level rises inside that pipe at the same rate as the water in the cup. As long as you stay below a hidden line, the very top of that internal pipe, everything's fine. This is just a regular cup. But here it is, the moment of greed. If you pour the liquid above that line, it spills over the top of that hidden central pipe. It's like a tiny waterfall starting inside the column. This is the tipping point. You've gone too far, and the trap is sprung. The second that spill happens, gravity takes over completely. A siphon is created. The weight of the water falling down the pipe literally pulls all the liquid behind it up, over, and out through a hole in the bottom of the cup. And it does not stop until every last drop is gone. Your drink is now a puddle on the floor. This quote really nails the physics of it. That initial spill kicks off a chain reaction. The weight of the water in that central pipe is enough to pull the entire contents of the cup right along with it. It's just this elegant, unstoppable process. So, what we have is an ancient practical joke, a lesson in greed, all powered by a simple siphon. Just a fun piece of history, right? Well, this is where the story gets really interesting. You might be thinking, okay, that's a clever trick, but it's confined to history books and museum shelves. Just a cool novelty. But what if I told you that you probably use this exact same principle every single day? And there it is. The same elegant ancient mechanism that empties the greedy cup is what empties a modern flush toilet. The principle isn't just similar, it's identical. It's hiding in plain sight. In a toilet, when you flush, the water level rises in the bowl and goes over a built-in hump, just like the cup's central column. That starts a siphon that powerfully empties the bowl. And it's in your washing machine too. That little fabric softener tray, it works the same way. Water fills the tray, and once it hits that tipping point, a Pythagorean siphon drains it, releasing the softener at the perfect moment in the cycle. So just think about that for a second. The ancient trick designed to teach a moral lesson about taking too much has become a fundamental piece of modern sanitation and convenience. That is a pretty incredible journey for such a simple idea.
So let's wrap this up by looking at why this ancient cup is so much more than just a curiosity. It's a perfect example of timeless, brilliant engineering.
For over 2,000 years, this one simple principle, the gravity-powered siphon, has been solving problems. From teaching lessons to enabling modern plumbing, its elegance and effectiveness haven't aged one bit.
So, what's the big takeaway here? We've seen how a simple device used basic physics to make a point. We've uncovered the siphon as its secret engine, and, most importantly, we've connected this ancient tech directly to things we use in our own homes every day. It just goes to show, the most brilliant engineering is often the simplest and the stuff that lasts forever.
And that leaves us with a final question to chew on. If the secret to your toilet was hiding in an ancient Greek tub, what other incredible inventions from the past are still quietly shaping our world today, just waiting for us to notice?